Hey, what's going on, YT? It is your girl Leah Ray, and you're tuned into The Leah Ray Show. I noticed that I got a few new subscribers. I would like to tell you guys what I focus on, but I don't really know. So we just gonna call it a lifestyle channel, and then when I figure it out, I'll start saying it in the beginning of videos, because that's what I see a lot of successful YouTubers do. If you watched my previous vlog, you know that we had an unexpected financial obligation that we had to take care of. So I wanted to talk to you about that in this video, and also give you about 7 tips that could help you save $1 or $2. Adrian and I had the truck towed to the Chevrolet dealership, and then the next day I took Adrian over there. We didn't hear back from them that day about what was wrong with the car, but the lady did call us and tell us that they didn't have a chance to get to it. They were backed up and that they would get to it the next day. So Adrian wanted to call over there the next day because it was getting to be around lunch and we hadn't heard anything, but I was like, don't worry about it. Eventually she did call. Adrian was hoping that it was going to be just a couple or a few $100s. I mean, isn't that what everybody is hoping? But it was like $900 and something to fix. I think it was like $905, you guys. And what happened to the truck was that the water pump failed. Whatever belt keeps this all together and going, it was not even where it was supposed to be. There was a little leaking under the truck, as I stated before, I think in a previous vlog, but we didn't really know what it was. Again, that is what I call an unexpected financial obligation. I don't like to use the term emergency fund and all this kind of stuff because I feel like that has a negative connotation and that gives like negative vibes. And a lot of us have a bad or negative relationship when it comes to money. And I'm not talking about the people who overspend, because every time you think about people that have money issues, you think about that type. But there's also people who are like serial savers and don't want to spend any money because they just feel like they need to hold on to it and hold on to it so much to the point where they're not even living life because all their money is just in the bank. And it comes from how you were taught about money. It comes from your upbringing, and everybody has a different money psychology. So I don't know what your money psychology is, but that's something that you're going to have to figure out if you're on a journey to make better financial decisions. So again, we're in a position to where if a $1,000 expense comes up, we can just pay for it. And we didn't get this way overnight, okay? Because think about it. Before I started teaching, I was working at the Home Depot making like $12 an hour. That's not a lot of room to do anything. I mean, if you're staying at home, which I was before I moved to Alabama. And then when I got to Alabama, I had a small 1-bedroom, and the Home Depot was able to sustain my apartment. And at that time I didn't have a car note. So it was really just my rent and my very, very low bills. Cell phone bill, I mean, what are we talking? And it was single Leah back then. So I really didn't have a lot. And the cost of living down here was so cheap, and I didn't have to take a pay cut when I transferred my job from the Home Depot to get down here. So it was really enough to maintain me. But my relationship with money was much more worse back then, and I tried to hold on to every dollar that I could. But now I've grown. My situation has changed. I'm married. I have kids now, and we've made some better financial decisions to where when something comes up, it can get taken care of. So my question to you is, if something happened to your car right now and it was $1,000 to fix, if it was $2,000 to fix, could you pay for it? And I'm not even talking about putting it on a credit card. I'm saying, do you have the money in the bank to take care of it right now? I did a little bit of research, and I was looking at this article or something from CNN, and it said that somewhere around 50% of people that were surveyed could not cover a $1,000 emergency. And then the people that could, a lot of them said, well, I have a credit card that I could put it on. I might not have the cash, but I have a credit card. And then, you know, when it came to people that had the cash, the percentage got even lower. So again, I ask you, if something came up that cost $1,000 or $2,000, could you take care of it? If you can't, you have to start making better financial decisions. A lot of things out there are very restrictive. If you start restricting yourself too much, the consequences are going to be detrimental. Just think about people who want to go on a diet. I hate diets. I hate diets. I only believe in lifestyle changes. But people who go on diets, they be like, yeah, I'm about to eat clean. I'm about to work out 6 times a day. I'm about to only drink water. No, you're not. Most people fail. How are you just gonna cold turkey yourself when you've been eating chili cheese Fritos your entire life? Come on. We all know weight loss is probably in the top 3 hardest things anybody could do. And a lot of people, again, fail because they want to just cold turkey everything. You gotta make small changes, developing good habits, and eventually those turn into big changes and bring big results. It's the same thing with saving money, y'all. It's the same thing with financial decisions. You gotta start small and work your way up. So I want to give you guys some tips on how you can save money by doing just a few things that will not feel sacrificial. Tip number 1, I want you to use cash. We are in the age of swiping, and you've been unswiped yourself into overdraft fees because some of these banks will let you swipe even if you don't have the money to cover it because they want those fees. We're talking about $30 to $35 that you already don't have that they're going to charge you once you overdraft. And don't swipe on the weekend because you know that don't hit till about Tuesday. You're gonna be in trouble. So use cash. Take you some money out of the bank. Get away from swiping because let's be honest, shopping is a lot different when you use cash. When you're swiping, it's almost subconscious. Like you don't even realize that it's connected to your bank account. Or if you're using just a credit card, you don't even realize that you are borrowing money from a lender. It's like you know it, but you don't because you're just out living your best life, shopping and swiping and doing all the things. It hits different when you feel the money in your hand. Tip number 2, I want you to stop using change. Break $1 every single time you shop. Have you ever been in the store and grandma's in front of you looking for 3 pennies? Number 1, it drives everybody crazy, especially if you're a person of 2023. What are you doing looking for change? Like, why are we waiting an extra 30 seconds for you to find 67 cents? I cannot do it. I don't want to be behind you when you're doing it and fumbling through because the change is never in a good spot. You got guys reaching in their pocket, got their hand open, counting with that other finger, or you got women digging deep down in their purse because they want to put it in a little change purse that they have in the inside of their wallet, but in the heat of the moment they're just throwing change in the purse and ain't nobody got time for that. So apart from all that, if you break $1 every time, you can save the change. And you may think that's not going to be a lot of money. For who? You get you a piggy bank of sorts. I have an actual piggy bank that I got from Citi Trends, but before that we were just using one of Adrian's protein powder containers, and when that thing got filled up, and we didn't even fill it up to the top, I'm talking about hundreds of dollars we had. Hundreds of dollars we had. And then when you have that money, you can pick and choose what you want to do with it. Do you want to put some extra money towards your car note? Do you want to treat yourself, go get your hair and nails and feet done? Do you want to go out to eat? Listen, having extra money that you didn't expect to have because you were unconsciously saving is like the best feeling in the world. All right, y'all, let's move on to tip number 3. Tip number 3, make a grocery list. I can't tell you how many times I'm walking around Walmart and people don't have a list. And I know they don't have a list because they're just putting stuff in the carts. They're not looking down at their phone to see what's next. They don't have a piece of paper. That leads to unnecessary spending. That leads to impulse buying more often. You know what? Those new Oreos right there, I think I'm gonna give those a try. Or you know what? We need some quick snacks. Go ahead and throw them Hot Pockets in the cart. Oh, Glade got new scent warmers? Let me go ahead and try this Nightlight Smart Watch compatible clap-on decorative scent warmer. That's $27.99. That's what happens, I'm telling you. So make a list, write it down on paper. Adrian and I, we use an app. We both downloaded the app and it's connected. So he's added on the app and every time we make changes on it, the other one sees it. That way, when we go to the store, we know exactly what we have to get and we can stick to the plan. All right, number 4, I want you to pack your lunch a few days a week. So many people I know eat out for lunch. They go on their lunch break, they're burning up gas, they're going to get something 9 times out of 10 is unhealthy. And then at the end of the week, it's like, dang, I spent like $200 on food. Pack your lunch a few times a week. I'm not even saying don't eat out at all because, you know, food is food. We're addicted to it. I'm just saying pack your lunch a few times a week and you'll see how much money you will save. First of all, it's going to be better on your health. It's so much better for you to make a cheeseburger and french fries at home and eat that than it is to go to McDonald's and get what they got to offer. So cook enough for leftovers, even if it's only just one day. Pack your lunch. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into step number 5. Now, this is not going to seem like it's a way to save money, but when you think about it, it really is. Keep snacks on you. How many times have you stopped at the store and be like, I just need a snack. Let me get a bag of chips, an Arizona tea, and let me get some like gummy bears or something. And I say that because that's typically what people stop to get. I mean, how many times have you seen a person stop at the gas station and get a banana? I mean, there are bananas there, but I mean, come on, let's be real. We getting junk food, right? I'm not even trying to tell you to eat healthy. I'm just saying pack your snacks. When you go and you make that grocery list and you go to the store and you know you like chips or you know you like cookies, get you a package of cookies, get you a package of chips or whatever snacks you like. I like to munch on sweet peppers like bell bell peppers and like the yellow bell peppers and the red ones. They're actually really sweet, y'all. Y'all should try them if you haven't. Fruit, crackers, just anything you like to snack on. Put it on the grocery list, and then when you get home, get you some Ziploc bags and pack your snacks. Granola bars, nuts, anything you like. Keep snacks on you, because when you know that you have a snack on you, you're gonna eat that snack 99 times out of 100 instead of stopping at the store to get something. And y'all remember when you could get like a 20 ounce for like $1? What we up to now? $2? When I be going to CVS, it'd be like $2.19. What are these bags of chips that's 75% empty? What are they, like $1.69? Come on now. You talking about $5 for a snack. What's going on here? I think my light just went out. All right, let's move on to tip number 6. Online shop on one day. It's too easy to shop online, y'all. You want something, you're like, oh, I want something, I'm bored. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna just start scrolling through Shein, or I'm gonna scroll through Temu or Shop Miss A, and I'm gonna just get me some eyeliner and this and that, and before you know it, it's like $75. You like, all right, it's $75, so you go ahead and, you order that stuff. And then with the Prime, it's like, oh, I got the free shipping, so I'm gonna get this and that, and that's only $22.97, so I'm gonna go ahead and order that. By the time you get to the end of the week, you spent like $350. Now just think about if you waited until Saturday to do your online shopping. It's easy to spend $300, $400, $500 in bits and pieces. It's hard to spend it in one sitting. If you got a Shein cart and you got $350 worth of stuff in your Shein cart, you're gonna be looking like, what do I have in here? Okay, let's be honest. It's Shein, right? You then got 22 pairs of earrings that cost $1, $5 shirt here, $10 pair of pants, $7.99 for a purse or something like that. It's got some slides. I'm talking about myself. Everything about to fall apart as soon as you watch it. So think about the quality of that. Can you fathom spending $300, $400, $500 on some stuff that is not gonna make it after you wash it? But can you fathom paying like $40, $50? Absolutely. So like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again, it's gonna be really difficult for you, for anybody, to sit down and spend hundreds of dollars online shopping in one sitting than it is to do it bits by bits. So I challenge you, online shop one day per week. Let's move on to number 7. Spend more time outdoors. You're probably like, I don't understand how that's gonna help me save money. Trust me on this. I think about myself. Never have I ever taken my dog for a walk, taken my daughter to the park, went to work out outdoors, sat on the patio and enjoyed a drink, anything like that. Immediately came in the house and started buying stuff online. Getting sunlight, getting fresh air, enjoying the moment. It puts your mind in a different headspace. It contributes to your well-being on the inside. And when you get that type of endorphin rush, because you're gonna feel good about it, you're gonna be like, dang, I took a walk today. Instead of letting my dog out in the backyard, I actually walked him around the neighborhood. I went to work out or take a walk with a friend. My kids and I, we were at the park for 2 hours. We were out and about in these streets outside getting this great vitamin D that is given to us for free. I went and sat by some water. Shout out to you, Sarkaz. You're gonna feel so good. You're going to want to continue to do things like that. Those types of things are gonna bring value to you. So while you're bored in the house and you're in the house bored, when you feel like you're about to start scrolling on your phone and you're about to become victim to these advertisements, and you're gonna go check on your stuff that you got in your Fashion Nova cart and your Amazon cart and your Shein and your Temu and your Shop Miss A, get up and walk out the door. So y'all, I hope you enjoyed those tips. I know that some of them were unconventional, but really what you have to understand is that when it comes to saving money, it's really a change in mindset. And it starts by making small changes in your life that lead to financial freedom and stability in the future. Your girl a little smart, y'all. So anyway, y'all, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it's something you like, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to comment and subscribe. Share my stuff, y'all. And until next time, peace.